Ow! Oh, I hit myself with the microphone.
Oh.
I pretended to hurt myself so they'd emote with me. That was good. Hi, everybody. We're the Doubleclicks. We're going to play some songs in a second. And we're all ready. Are we ready? Okay. I'm going to sing to each of your faces. So get ready for a lot of this.
It's a good core workout.
Yeah, it is. It's good because I'm missing Pilates right now. Alright, ready when you are.
Well, you adjusted, so now I'm adjusting.
So we're the Doubleclicks. My name is Angela. This is my sister Aubrey on the cello.
Hi.
You guys like...
because you're standing in front of me.
Oh.
Which way? Should I back up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi guys. You don't really need to see her, you guys. Sisters.
Yes, Can you see her now? Or like
Mostly.
That's good.
You can move forward. I was doing that. Okay. If at any point in the middle of the song you can't see Aubrey, just yell. Just go, excuse me!
Down in front.
Wait a second, don't do that. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You and I are kinda like Romeo and Juliet, and that I'm romantic and sweet, and you're an immature loser with friends who are unreasonably violent. You and I are kinda like Castle and Kate Beckett, and that I'm a total badass with extremely good looks, and you tend to say the wrong thing. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. You and I are kinda like Jim and Pam, season 1, in that I have a job and a boyfriend, and you have a kinda weird thing with Jell-O. You and I are kinda like Kaylee and Simon, and that I like spaceships and have a really great mind, and your whole darn family's crazy. You and I are kinda like Starbuck and Apollo, and that after all this is going to end in an anticlimactic way. You and I are kinda like Starbuck and Apollo, and that after all this unresolved sexual tension and emotional investment in time and money, this is going to end in an anticlimactic way. You and I are kinda like Mulder and Scully, and that you're paranoid, and even when you're right, I look like the smart one. You and I are kinda like Counselor Troy and Riker, and that I'm good at what I do, and you are usually useless. See, I switched it up that time. In these stories we want to know, will they or won't they? But with us, I know the answer, we won't. Alright, we're great. I'm feeling awkward about the swivel, but I'm deciding to let it go.
Just embrace this.
Embrace the swivel.
Oh, yeah? Thank you. Gonna do a lot of instrument changing tonight, so.
So this next song, did I say we're nerds? We're nerds, you guys.
No.
I like to get that out there right up front, so you don't get surprised.
Sort of thinking of myself as a kid.
Hey, this is so.
And someone noted earlier, I believe you noted, that I'm wearing a Lucasfilm shirt and Star Trek earrings, so I obviously play for both teams. I don't know why that's funny, but... okay, so this next song is a song about an argument that I like to have with my friends, because nerds. And I hope you will also have this argument with your friends for hours and hours. Am I still in a good position?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather have flight or invisibility? would you rather have the power to control the creatures of the sea? Would you rather be able to rapidly change your size? Or would you rather be able to squirt blood out of your eyes? That would be the worst superpower ever. The worst superpower ever. That would be the worst superpower ever. Feel free to sing along with that chorus. Would you rather stop time or never need to breathe? Or would you rather have your one weakness be a really common thing? What if you were lactose intolerant but could make things taste like cheese? Or if you had the power to induce a slight fatigue, that would be the worst superpower ever. Everybody! The worst superpower ever. That would be the worst superpower ever. Would you rather have an extra hand or run real fast and far? Or would you rather be a really rich dude with a super awesome car? Would you rather have the power to create an invisible chair? Or the ability to always predict what someone else will wear? That would be the worst superpower ever. The worst superpower ever. That would be the worst superpower ever. You're all hired. That was perfect. Alright guys, you're in for it now because we have another sing-along song that I would like to sing. You can sing. It just occurred to me that our first song is a good way to determine the rest of our set lists, because I heard a lot of giggles at our Star Trek joke, and this is a Star Trek song. This is actually a song we did not write. It was a song that was written by Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise as a poem for his cat. There's a call and response part in the song that you'll figure out. So if we like cats? If we like Star Trek? Okay, here we go. We can fight about Star Trek and Star Wars later, you guys. I'm sure there's a meme of some kind that we could battle in. No? Alright. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. Felis catus is your taxonomic nomenclature, an endothermic quadruped carnivorous by nature. Your visual, olfactory, and auditory senses contribute to your hunting skills and natural defenses. Contribute to your hunting skills and natural defenses. That was really good. Some people aren't that good at android poetry. We apparently teach it in the schools here down in San Diego, and I appreciate that. I find myself intrigued by your subvocal oscillations, a singular development of cat communications that obviates your basic hedonistic predilection for rhythmic stroking of your fur to demonstrate affection. For rhythmic stroking of your fur to demonstrate affection. You guys are fantastic at this. A tail is quite essential to your acrobatic talents. You would not be so agile if you lacked its counterbalance, and when not being utilized to aid in locomotion, it often serves to illustrate the state of your emotion. It often serves to illustrate the state of your emotion. It's like 100% participation in this room. It's fantastic. Man. Last verse. Oh, spot the complex levels of behavior you display. Connote a fairly well-developed cognitive array. And though you are not sentient, spot, and do not comprehend, I nonetheless consider you a true and valued friend. I nonetheless consider you a true and valued friend. Okay. Do we have some literature fans in the house tonight?
Yeah!
You guys ready to talk books?
Which books?
50 Shades of Grey. Stop! We're talking now.
Twilight.
Is this hard or soft cover?
So this song, hard or soft cover? I don't even know how
It's called paperback.
to. Librarian in the house right now. All right. So this is a song about literature. This is a true story of my youth, and it's in G. What else can I say about this song? Let's play it. All right. It's gonna be really tuned. When I was first learning of love as a teenager, one source gave me all my ideas and theories. Jane Austen's masterpiece work, Pride and Prejudice, or actually the 1995 BBC miniseries. Oh, that Mr. Darcy, so gruff and so distant, with a sensitive spirit, just waiting to shine. There's a reason for the cliche that women love jerks. It just seems like such a good idea at the time. Oh, 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 Mr. Darcy, oh, oh, Colin Firth, you're tall, dark, and handsome, charming and wonderful. No other men are worth half what you're worth. When I was 19, I traveled to Europe to study and learn and go clubbing and drink. There was a cute boy in my history lessons who hailed from near London and mostly ignored me. So of course I fell for him and his charming voice, his detachment and rudeness got me in a snap. He finally noticed me at the end of semester, took me on one date and treated me like crap. Oh, 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 Mr. Darcy, oh, oh, Colin Firth, you wily old bastard, you wonderful specimen, you've messed up the hearts of young girls round the earth. If you meet a gentleman hailing from England, don't be so impressed. Hold on to your heart. Just because someone has a British accent does not mean they're witty or decent or smart. If a boy treats you with tasteful indifference, if he is handsome but bristly and cold, don't be intrigued just because he's ignoring you. Not every asshole has a heart of gold. Oh, 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 Mr. Darcy, oh, oh, Colin Firth, you wily old bastard, you wonderful specimen, you've messed up the hearts of young girls round the earth. Oh, 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 Mr. Darcy, oh, that song has a moral. We're doing some teaching in our work. On that note, I think we might ought to do a kids song next. We have a kids album because Aubrey has encouraged us to write more children's music, which has been awesome because sometimes you get videos of adorable children singing your songs, and that is just a delight. And then our parents are especially proud of us. But this song is a song that Aubrey wrote as a kid's song. Yes. And brought to me. And it's a lullaby, and I said, that is a calm, beautiful, wonderful lullaby that I think kids will really enjoy. And I can fix that. It's called A Lullaby for Mr. Bear. And she's going to plug in her cello for it. Aubrey is going to sing, you guys, and then I'll talk. You don't know how excited you are yet. Lullaby for Mr. Bear. Yes. Yeah, I know. You can hear it now. And sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. You are ready to go to sleep. You and Mr. Bear are tucked in tight. Won't it feel good just to go to sleep and close your eyes, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. When the lights turn out, the darkness comes and I fear it. I can see the monsters and the ghosts and the spirits. You need to be watchful. Why do you close your eyes? Mr. Bear needs protection from the torture and demise. Out goes the light and it's dark as coal. The monsters feed on dreams and they're coming for your soul. Look now, child, it's better you not see. Just wait here for your doom. Counting 1, 2, 3. So sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Monsters everywhere. Tell him that you love him and that you are. Blood is in the air. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to better say your prayer. Interesting note, on our kids album, Aubrey cut me out of the song completely. Replaced me with a cello solo. Which I thought that was rude. Anyway. So other than that, we do like playing songs for kids. We do, really. We do. And this next song is another song with sort of a lesson and hopefully a positive message. Okay. Song about believing in yourself. You're not the right shape and you're not the right size. You don't get along with others, but you need to realize that the actors in the movies are not what you're supposed to be. You are good the way you are, 'cause you're you, that's best you see. We've all been looking for role models and turned our eyes to Hollywood, but that's not where to find them. Look to yourself, yes, that is good, it's okay. Velociraptor, don't be sad. Velociraptor, 'cause you're the size of a turkey, not a lion. Can't turn a knob and don't have friends to rely on. The movies have created an unattainable expectation. The raptors in those films were a fictional creation. Don't judge yourself too hard, Velociraptor. You are good the way you are, Velociraptor. Rawr, Velociraptor! Rawr, Velociraptor! For the kids.
You know, kids. Just kids.
Any hoozle. Where are we going now? Are you guys into tabletop role-playing at all?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of thing. Have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons before?
Yeah.
A little bit? Who should I be singing this song to? You over here? Okay. This song, we were commissioned to write a song for a Kickstarter for a compilation of geek erotica. Because we are apparently the people you go to for that. We said, thanks, that makes us uncomfortable. And instead of writing a song about, I'm sure, the wonderful things they have in their book, we wrote this song, which is just advice for tabletop role-playing. That's right. Yes. It's just a song about advice for tabletop role-playing, Dungeons & Dragons and then sort, because you can't ask us for anything, apparently. And here's a song. It is called Setting the Mood. Turn on the music and dim the lights. Get into the zone and then we do it upright. Oh, you've got to give it all you got. Clear your mind and devote all your thoughts, to setting the mood. I dig it when you use that voice, the sexy one that lets us know that you're in character. You've got to think through every choice. What would your elf do? But we don't need any more dice, and we don't need minis to show us how we move along. Some people use a board or mat of some kind, but if the story is good, it's okay to get the distances wrong. Turn on the music and dim the lights. Get into the zone and then we do it upright. Oh, you've got to give it all you got. Clear your mind and devote all your thoughts, to setting the mood. Your spell of flirtation has a long duration, and you're quite the charmer in your plate mail armor. When you use chronomancy, I feel all romancy, and you made my heart howl there when you slaughtered that owlbear. Turn on the music and dim the lights. Get into the zone and then we do it upright. Oh, you've got to give it all you got. Clear your mind and devote all your thoughts, to setting the mood. Let's see if we can include some more people in this one. Has anyone here ever been to a convention?
Yes.
You seem startled by that question.
Are we in San Diego?
You guys have conventions here in San Diego? Or not? Not so much.
Now then.
Okay. Tiny ones. It's good to have nice local conventions. Anyway, this is a song about conventions. He had the shiniest of hair, and he walked into the room with an authoritative air, his carefully shaped eyebrows so severe. You You could barely even tell where the prosthetics met his ears. I fell in love with a Spock impersonator, from his ears down to his phaser and his sweet communicator. I thought my search for love was at an end, but being highly logical did not make him a very good boyfriend. Next day, when I first saw his furrowed brow, I knew the ideal man had come and found me somehow. I mean, what else could I think? When he looked me in the eye and told me prune juice is a warrior's drink, I fell in love with a Worf impersonator, from his forehead to his backlift and his badge communicator. I thought my search for love was at an end, but being strong and angry did not make him a very good boyfriend. Go figure. Oh, why did I come to this con? Oh, why did I come to this con? This day has been nothing but a roller coaster of emotion. I don't have the time or money to wait in line to see Leonard Nimoy, but look over there, what an interesting boy. I fell in love with a Q impersonator, which seemed like a bad idea. Even 30 minutes later, I thought my search for love was at an end, but he transported me to another dimension and played psychological games on me and my friends.
Weirdest commission ever, by the way. But all true.
This next song is a sad song. So keep a happy thought in your head.
Like Velociraptors.
That sounds great, yeah.
Alright. Sad song. You're misunderstood, and when you're used, you are abused or just ignored. Yours is a lonely, crowded life. You sit alone between and watch them not know how to treat you. How does no one understand that it must suck to be an apostrophe? I would not like to be an apostrophe. I do not want to be an apostrophe like you. It's hard to be, it is hard to be, or hard belongs to it to be. It makes a difference in the end. I bet you would rather be part of a quotation mark, so you would have a friend who understands it must suck to be an apostrophe. I would not like to be an apostrophe. I do not want to be an apostrophe like you. I have one more song, and then we're going to bring Molly up to play some stuff with us.
Yay, Molly!
This is a good crowd. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. This is amazing. Say yeah, thank you to Rebecca and James for Thank you for the carefully labeled cheeses and other many wonderful foods. I have eaten all of it, and somehow it's all still here. Which is going to be a problem when I continue to eat it, but that's okay. So this song is a song about the Mars Science Laboratory, Mars Curiosity. Did you guys watch the night it landed on Mars? Yes.
I'll load the video later.
Fair enough. We also watched the night it landed on Mars, and it was awesome. It felt like a good night to be a member of the human race on Twitter. Well, with all the scientific achievements and the haircuts and so on. Anyway, watching that landing gave us all the feels, as they say. We had a lot of emotions, and we channeled them into this song. I feel like I have held my breath for hours, and I turn on my eyes to find I'm very far away. I take account of all my wheels, my arms, and my tiny drill. After all my training, I will do nothing familiar today. The folks who brought me up for this have such high expectations, and though they shouldn't, they have dared to dream that I can change it all. Thousands watch as I turn on my camera and do my first job. I feel so important and so very small. All I can think is of the ways I'll disappoint them. I've got the tools, I've got the team, but I'm not ready for my close-up. Everybody trusts me more than I do, and I still don't feel like I've even grown up, but I am faking it. I'm just pretending I can do this. I am faking it. I am faking it on Mars. They're all watching me, and I don't know if I can take the next few steps. With every ticking second, some of my confidence disappears, and out here it is cold, and it is lonely, and I am far from home. What would Hubble say if she were only here? And the worst part is not knowing what will greet me. I represent my planet, but I'm really not prepared. I hope that I have time to ask for all the help I need, and I hope if I find aliens, I won't act too scared. But I am faking it. I'm just pretending I can do this. I am faking it. I am faking it on Mars. I would like to call to the stage Miss Molly Lewis. Molly is going to be playing a very important instrument tonight. That's right, it's the keyboard cat. And if we're ready, we're ready. We're going to do a demonstration of how the keyboard cat works. Here we go, Molly. We're working on Mountain Abbey. It's not ready yet. But I think it's pretty good so far. So this song is a song about hipsters. Are you guys familiar with the concept of hipsters? I may not have mentioned we are from Portland. There's all kinds of inspiration up there. And this song also features... Oh, I should note, if you are yourself a hipster, you should not be offended, for the song is not about you.
No, my mutton chops.
So this song also features our tiny drummer Dan, who we keep in a box, but it makes him very efficient. And when Dan is ready, and Aubrey is ready, we will start the song. Here we go.
Dan in the box.
Hold on. No problem. There's Dan. Crank it up, Dan.
Your jeans are way too tight, and your sweatshirt's got a Christmas tree. Under that's a full back tattoo of your powder blue fitzy. And it's not because you like these things, it's a joke only hipsters see. I wish I'd known you looked at love with that same philosophy. I have been such a fool, how did I not see that you only love me ironically? You like my nerdy glasses, but I need them to see. And it's not a matter of image that I got a job at the library. No, I actually like Star Trek. That was not supposed to be funny, and I'm not pretending when I act like I don't have any money. I have been such a fool, how did I not see that you only love me ironically? This realization came after a time of great reflection, noticing all you own and do has a strange off-tilt perfection. How do I fit into your ugly stuff obsession? I am just an accessory in your irony collection. I have been such a fool, how did I not see that you only love me ironically? I'm not going to tell you I'm leaving, it is long past time to desert. And I can't look into the sad, sad eyes of the kittens on your t-shirt without any real feelings. I know you won't be hurt. Call me up if you find the real world and finally want to convert. I have been such a fool, how did I not see that you only love me ironically?
Everybody! Meow, meow.
Thank you guys so much. This next song is our last. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you again to Rebecca and Jen for being here.
All the people who I paid to be here, so it looks like we have friends.
You guys are fantastic actors.
I can come to all our concerts.
Yeah. That's how this works.
Yeah. We all have CDs, and we also have mailing lists back there, so if we come back here, you will know. You also get free songs when you sign up for our mailing lists.
I think it's like a U2 song. I'm not clear how that works.
No,
It's pulled down
it's
to
the
the cloud.
it's the Velociraptor song for us, and I believe they get your...
I think they get the Beard song or the Steve Cry song. Keeps you on your toes. You don't know which one you're gonna get. Might get both.
So again, thank you guys so much. We love playing like this. We've played a lot of house shows and game store shows and venue shows, and house shows are, it's like a big hug where everyone has to look at us.
Right.
Anyway, this last song is about love and games. And it goes a little something. You're sure not tall, and you're not all that attractive, 'cause you're a level 8 dwarf and you drink too much ale, you drink way too much ale. But you've got a nice axe and you know how to use it. It's +2 against zombies. And the moment you set foot in this campaign, you set a magic missile on my heart and charm person on my brain. Dungeons and Dragons, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes I do, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons. But I wanna get you out of this fantasy world and into my fantasy, and out of this basement and into the sun. Dungeons and Dragons, one time you saved me by setting an oncoming horde of golems on fire. And one time you saved me from the mouth of a volcano, 'cause you can levitate, which was a very clever spell choice, and I think the other players might be starting to suspect, 'cause you're always saving me when shit turns to heck. But this is so much more than Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes, I do. Yes, I like playing Dungeons and Dragons. But I wanna get you out of this fantasy world and into my fantasy, where you could be my boyfriend and we could go out to dinner. Dungeons and Dragons. I see you riding around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, hey, wait a second, what's happening? I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough, and I'm like, that's not fair at all. When we finish this battle, and we slay the dragon, and look around her lair for loot, like gold and magic items, I look around this room at all these fucking nerds and all their fucking books and their fucking dice and their primarily Windows-based computers and Doritos and Mountain Dew. Everything here is disgusting but you. Dungeons and Dragons, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons with you. Yes I do, yes I like playing Dungeons and Dragons. But I wanna get you out of this fantasy world and into my fantasy and into my bed, where we could have sex. Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks everybody.
Keyboard.
It's awkward because we don't have like a green room to hide in. I mean, I guess it's not as awkward because you can see us standing there like, are they going to ask for him?
Alright,
Okay.
Molly's gonna play my uke.
Yay!
Oh yeah, you get the fancy, you get to play like real
I get to play
metal like, because it'll be around your
With a
knees.
strap. Yes. You can give me one of these tenors, that's awesome.
You want to tune, or are you good?
I think I'm fine.
Okay.
So I think this is also a sing-along number.
Yes.
Yay!
You guys are good at that.
And this is not like a cheeky, like you don't actually know the word sing-along.
Yeah.
There's no words, so you know that.
Oh.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Phenomena. Do-do-do-do-do. Phenomena. Do-do-do-do. Phenomena. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Phenomena. Do-do-do-do-do. Phenomena. Do-do-do-do. Phenomena. I'd like to thank our hosts. I'd like to thank you all for being here. You should visit our tip bucket because I have to drive back and I don't want to get stuck in Camp Pendleton tomorrow with my mom's car. Doubleclicks?
So I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Are you guys ready to take a solo? You guys know what to do?
You can also just try with me.
Everyone have a Muppet plan. Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
We're done, so you can.
Yay!
For reals.
Okay, now who wants to take crackers home?